Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Civilization 6. On the last episode, we did the impossible. And it wasn't really the impossible. But we took over Sparta. We're going to take over Athens this game. And then probably also take over whatever this is. I gotta say though, man, Sparta is like one heck of a defensive area. Like, mad props to Sparta. But I forgot to save last game, so thankfully there was an autosave still in the system. That was just a little scary. I was like, oh, what have I done? What have I done? But don't matter none. So let's a ranger. I mean, the musketman. The ranger is technically better, but I don't need it necessarily. But I never built one, so I should probably at least like build one. I do need some more cash money. Oh yeah, I literally have like a brand new settler because the AI are idiots. I don't understand why they did what they did there. Let's, one second. I'm gonna combine you with you. You probably can't detect this, sure, can you? Nope. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's okie dokie. Okie dokie. I'm gonna skip your turn because you can't do too much anyways. You just, where are you? Like, okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna put you out at sea, and then we'll figure out where we want to put you at. No, maybe not. Maybe we'll just like move you up here. You're literally like, you don't mean nothing to me, but you don't mean tons to me because there's no need for you to mean tons to me. But since we do have nationalism, I can now have cores. Which is really nice because that means that all of my... Ooh, I thought it was going the other way. Oops. Because it means now that all of my creatures, my armies, can be a little bit stronger if we just team up. Which, I mean, we're not going to do anytime soon. But we can if we want. My cavalry down here is still the real MVP, let me tell you what. So you're going to come up and around, and then we're going to attack Philip here before too long. Before too long. I do want to get like one artillery unit, so I mean it might be a little while, but it's not going to be like forever and a half, which is what I was a little afraid of at first. And actually, with this horseman, I'm going to like park this horseman like right over here. Like right down here, because when I do that, as soon as I get tanks and get some oil hooked up, it's going to be bad. You want all this? You know what? Refuse you. You see that look on his face? He was like, "Ah, curse you! I thought you would have done that trade." When really, it's like, come on, who in their right mind would actually do that trade? Let me tell you who. Like nobody. Like nobody. Anyways, we're gonna have a sea dog here before too long. Okay, we're gonna move you right here. Well done, well done, well done. You are just gonna just attack here a couple times, I think. Yeah, I think so. And by a couple times, I mean one time. But it's still an attack. You know, Athens is really well defended as well. Like you can't really like do an amphibious assault unless like you got a couple of upgrades. Like that's ridiculous. I don't know how they're getting away with this. Like, being able to do these weird things. Let's move you up here. Can I move you up here? You move here? It's so crowded right here. Yeah, you move here. Thank you. It's like, why you no move? Should we combine our redcoats? Yeah, let's do it. Redcoats have now been combined. Now we got just, like, stupid strong ones. What is it? Great engineer. Not too shabby.
The great engineer has come to our civilization.
So it's a fun little area. All right, choose production. Let's have you build a bank. We could always use more money. You come down here. You're gonna just come to Rome and just heal up in Rome, just for a couple turns. You just take this out, so we don't have to worry about that wandering around. Mr. Aachen. Mr. Aachen. I want you to be preemptive for me. Build me a builder. And then you aren't going to be able to go anywhere for the rest of this turn. But that's okay, because you don't need to go nowhere. Let's see, where are there any more? Any more barbarians, I should say. I don't see any here. We're just gonna, I mean, I know that there's some all the way over here, but I'm not too worried about those guys right now. Let's go this way. We're gonna just like bring him up and around, and actually I'll probably like heal him up next turn, just a little bit. Nothing huge. This cavalry is gonna be coming like right down here, I think. If Philip comes to me and he's like, "Why do you got people on a border? Is he gonna declare war?" I'm gonna be like, "Hell yeah, I'm gonna declare war on you. Get out of my life." Like, I'm not even gonna pretend that I'm trying to be nice. I'm just gonna be like, "Yeah, no, we're looking to kill you. We's looking to kill." All right, so we can you come out for computers, and we can build one more district than normal. So let's do it. I mean, I don't know what district I would build here in London, but let's do it. I think it might be about time to get rid of that T. What is this? What is this? What is this? You give me some money? Nah, you know, it's not quite good enough. Russia, you calling me dumb? Russia. I agree. The evils of Greece are evil. Yeah. Let's come down here. Ooh, plunder this trade route. Don't mind if I do. 80 gold. Swimming in gold right now, y'all. Just swimming in it. I'm gonna move you down here because I want this guy to be able to attack when he needs to attack. And then let's bombard you again. And actually, let's bombard you twice. Heyo. What's really bad for these guys is that soon he's going to be able to bombard twice. And when he can bombard twice, then things are going to start getting nasty. Yeah, you know what? You can move up here. You can move actually all the way over here. Let's do it. I mean, why not? And then just fortify. You are going to come over here. There's some silk right there. That's interesting. I'm gonna come up here with you. Here's the thing. I really like where this game has gotten to. Like, at first I wasn't sure like what my big plan was gonna be for this game. And now I'm like, no, listen, we gotta just destroy everyone. If we get nukes in this game, 100% yes, I will use nukes. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. I might even make beelines for nuclear weapons next. I don't know that for sure, but I'm thinking about it. Because, I mean, I want to be able to use a nuke. If we're able to use a nuke, I want to use the nuke. Like, does that make sense? There is a little tiny land up here, the land of roads. Let's come up here. What's going on with y'all? Ooh, look, there's a space for a settlement right here, if you ask me. That's what's going on up there. The Eiffel Tower. I don't care so much about appeal. You don't have any of that, which is sad, because it's our first better boat. So instead, go be a trader, please. Please and thank you. Sparta. You know what? No, we need to get our watermill back up and running. I don't think I'm going to be able to shoot over this, even though I think this is a hill. Is it not a hill? No, this is a hill. So, but I feel like my other guys couldn't shoot over it, and I don't know why. There's another trader out here? Yeah, I'm going to plunder this. Why would they just keep sending trade routes this way? Come on. Come on. Yeah, you're not attacking yet. But you wouldn't lose tons of HP for attacking, which is beautiful if you ask me. Just beautiful. I love these. Once you get to like the next strong thing, you can actually start building armies, and then armies are stacks 3, which are nice. It's a good blur, I believe, between Civ 5 and other list of games with stacking units and whatnot, because this way you're not overwhelmed by stacks of doom, but at the same time, it's not as disjointed as 5 was. Not as difficult to move like 1,000 million units around. But it's just kind of an interesting take on it, and I think I like it. I know they stole it from Civilization World. Is that the one they stole it from? I think it is. If it is, that's fine. I didn't hear anything necessarily negative about the game. I just didn't really hear anything at all about the game. So I'm not too afraid of Russia right now, based on these 4 units. They do have medics, which I should probably, like, eventually learn how to build a medic, but, like, right now, not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal at all. We're doing pretty good about Aachen here. Not Aachen, this is Athens. Sorry. I got ahead of myself. And now let's see. Can't see, how come? You know what? We're gonna move you down because I want my artillery here doing stuff. What does it look like? Oh my gosh, I think we could just take it over with my redcoats. Would you look at that? I took it over. I taked it. And then let's move. Wait. Yeah, no, you know what? Let's just move you out up here. I'm not too worried about the city anymore. Skip this. Skip you for 1 turn. Okay, good. You're nice and healed. Let's bring you down here. We're just gonna have 1 artillery unit just bombarding the heck away at this. Yeah, you know what? I will keep Athens. Athens is nicely defended. It's got this world wonder here. That's nice. What else would you really like to build? Should we build back up this this encampment? Maybe. You know what? Let's try to build Sparta just back up in general. You don't have ancient walls no more. Let's get you some walls just to send out in case we need to send anything or anyone out. Industrial. This is one that I wanted. No, wasn't there one I was just starting to work on? You know what? It might have been this. Screw it. Let's go. Let's do it. And then you're coming on down here. We're probably going to nestle you right here on this plane. Okay, you can't do nothing this turn, so we're not going to do nothing with you. Alright. We're making fairly decent, Oh, what is this? Is this a barbarian? Next turn we have tanks. I just want everyone to be aware of this fact. And hopefully I can build tanks with 1 oil. If I can't, I'm going to be disappointed.
The cars haven't advanced that much since we were kids.
Give me that. You only 1 oil upgrade. That's fine. That's fine, because here's the thing. Doo-doop. Got that oil. Plastics has advanced. Okay, now come back here. Re-upgrade to the tank. Alright. We're gonna just bring you here. It's not the worst matchup in history, is the thing. Oh, we're just gonna bring you down here for now. You're gonna come around up here. We're gonna skip. You are going to come right here. Oh, I can attack you. Oh, I got the... Wait, no, I can't attack you. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, you can attack. Sorry. It's like, how can you attack, Mr. Artillery? But I'm like, oh, you're not artillery, are you? Gosh. Gosh. Right, skip you. Come on down. You get the upgrade. Mr. Unit in Rome, you also get this upgrade. We have got composites on lock. Now what else do we want? I did say something about nukes. Good lord, Russia's way up here. That's annoying. Anyways, nuclear fusion. So we can reveal that. So we can build a nuclear device that costs so much to maintain. And we can do the Manhattan Project. Let's do it. Let's see, how far back into history do we have to go? We have to learn astronomy in order to build everything else. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Let's skip that. Let's see. Alright, come on down. I don't care about these right now. And then you can't do nothing. Well, where'd you go? There you are. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Where you going? Besides, to your grave. You... Okay, there's one. Where's the other one? Up there. Okay, those are the two that I thought I knew about. I just wanted to make sure. Alright, so we can't move up there. You know what? We're just gonna let it go another turn. Like the settler is gonna be weird because I'm just gonna like do like some kind of like advanced. Oh, look at this! Are they coming down to attack Greece? Do you think? Also, do you think Greece has another city up here? I think they do. Go Greece. Anyways,
Having
Greece is probably
seen a
gonna just
non-market
burn this city
economy,
to the ground.
I suddenly understood.
What do we
much
got?
better
+1
what I
movement of
liked
starting
about
in
a
friendly
market
territory.
economy.
Yeah, this one's good. Let's change some policies. +4 gold. And 1 faith from all those. Listen, alright, we're just gonna move up here then, Russia. We're gonna move up here and we're gonna try to get in here. Man, Russia though. Yeah, no, there's definitely another city. Definitely another city. Let's build this bank. How am I losing gold now? That's what I want to know. How am I losing gold? Yeah, you know what? We don't need to attack on this turn. Oh, but we still can. Heyo! We're gonna move you one up here. You're gonna come right here. You are coming right there. Because then we'll be able to attack next turn, no problem. What does this look like? That looks like a resounding victory for me, if I do say so. You are just gonna come right here for now. That's because this is all you need to come to right now. You come up here. Again, it's a bottleneck. These guys know what to do. This tank is going to be ridiculous. And you can't do anything. But roads should fall and burn to the ground in the next turn. Still want to heal up my tank before I send it to squash this barbarian. But I mean, it's gonna happen. Like, my tanks are gonna be amazing. Like, so amazing that I may not even wait for my artillery to finish and get down here. I probably still will, but it's not, I don't think, strictly necessary. But it's gonna be beautiful when it does happen. Alright, so what's going on down here? One sec. Preslav. Wait, why are we at war now? Did you become friends with Greece? Did y'all mean to do that? Because let me tell you what, you shouldn't have. See, now these guys are something to, I mean, be trifled with just a little bit. Not tons, just a little bit. You were right to worry. Declare war.
Esto es absurdo. ¿Nos estáis declarando la guerra?
Bro, do you even know who I am? I've literally taken over half the world. Like, not just half of this continent. I've taken over almost all of this continent, but I literally have taken over almost the entire world. You can build me a sea dog. So go ahead and build me a sea dog. Let's make tons of money by going to Jakarta. You come on down. Just take these guys out now for me. See, look at this. Look how much damage I'm doing. Just straight up attacking their Spanish cities. I almost feel bad. Almost. Like, I don't even, like, this is gonna result in slightly higher than intended casualties, but not so high as to be really worrisome in the total number of casualties, you know? And you come over here, take this down. You're just gonna clean this up just a little bit. What the hell is this Russian city doing on my continent? What the heck? Alright, now I can find... Someone attacked my artillery? What is up with that? That was beautiful. Like, my artillery was like, we're not having any of this right now. Let me tell you what. So we're just gonna march into this town. We're gonna take it, and it's gonna feel good. You form up with you. Mobilization, that's what I like to see. You just heal a little bit. Just a little bit. Still can't, no, I was like, still can't move up, still can't move forward. I don't know how you got damage, to tell you the truth. I'm just gonna do this. You can't move any more than that, so you're gonna go there. You are gonna go here. Skip your turn. Keep city. No, we're gonna raise the city. That city does not offer me anything that I want. What is this? What's going on down here? Okay. Yeah, no, that's worth it. Let's build that up. Thank you. Carthage has declared war on Hong Kong. Hong Kong. All these. Okay, I don't care about those. Yeah, you take down the cavalry, because that's probably the one thing you're gonna be able to take down. I mean, they're gonna do some damage. They're probably gonna do more damage than I would necessarily like, but it's all good. Here's what I'm doing next. I'm burning this wheat to the ground. Oh, sorry. I thought they were attacking their own, like, person, and I was like, why would you all do that? That don't make sense to me. Let's move up here. Yeah, let's move up here. I just want to see what city this is. Is that so much to ask for? Yeah, I still got another. Yeah, there we go. No combat strength and movement penalty when attacking from sea or river. How about them apples? I don't like what Russia's trying to do right here. We're just gonna do that. We're gonna pull this up here. We're gonna do that. We're gonna come down here for whatever reason. We're gonna go. I think we're gonna like sneak attack them from the south here. With sneak attack with one giant tank. Give me a great general. Don't mind if I do. Alright. You just built this. And you, I think, are the only one who can build tanks. Why is there a drop-down arrow? Oh, you can build corpse? I didn't realize you could do that. What? What? I didn't realize that was a thing that you could do. Hell yes. Hell yeah. Do that for me. Wait, don't do that for me. You need entertainment. Like, badly. So you come down here, we'll plop an entertainment district instead. No, I said, no, not there. I said entertainment. Yes. Yeah. That's going to be better for you in the long run. Trust me on this. I'm a scientist. I'm not actually a scientist. Let's have you repair this down here, because I do need to get into like some at-home kind of stuff. Gotta make sure that the people back at home are feeling taken care of. They're feeling loved. I do think Russia might be gearing up to attack me, which is worrisome, but not so worrisome that I'm actually worried. Does that make sense? another churn, I think, and this is gonna be my city. We are gonna, I think, merge up these two guys here. Should we attack? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. And then he's still coming down, and then this guy is gonna start making his way down. What's up, Mr. Artillery? By the time you get down here, you're not even gonna be strictly necessary, but it's still nice to know that you're thinking of us. So let's just drop you off into the water. You're just gonna come like flying down through here. You're gonna go straight over to our war efforts. Jakarta. There we go. We gotta just build up some more trade routes, I think, because we're falling a little bit behind on the money aspects of this game, and it's good to have that money. What is this? Why are you denouncing me? We used to be allies. Oh, okay. You think I'm a warmonger? That's fine. I mean, technically, you would be right. And it's not just because I burned down entire cities. It's because I've declared war at least once on almost every civilization in this game. Everyone but you and Russia, and I think China. Mostly because I'm not 100% sure where you are. Unless you're over here. No. Close. Close, but not quite you.
Astronomy compels the soul to look upwards.
Right. Oh yeah, I forgot about you, Plymouth. Plymouth Rock. Yeah, build a lighthouse. What are we gonna build? Destroy next. Destroy this thing next. Oh my lord, there's so many units over here. My poor guy is gonna need to actually literally go take a break, which is fine. He deserves a break. He's killed tons of you all. I don't think that's actually their city. I think that's a city-state that they took over. And if that's the case, I'm going to be upset with them. We are going to have some words. Thankfully, they are going to just die here pretty soon. I am a little worried about all my units out here, though, because they are a little exposed here out in the open. And I'd rather not like have them be like that, because that's just, I mean, that's not a great spot. Can you literally still attack? We don't do too much damage to it, but you know what? We gotta like deal the damage that we can. You come down here, and let's form a core. You just walk right into these people. And then if you can defeat them, good. We'll defeat them. And then we're going to burn the city to the ground. Because there's nothing here that I need or want. This one, I might keep. But here, there's nothing. Just garbage, really. Keep city? No, we're going to raise the city. Got here. Alright, let's move you on down here. We're doing good, y'all. We're doing good. This is gonna be our moment to shine, I think. We are gonna come before the eyes of God and just harm people. Just straight up harm them. Yeah, you know what? Not gonna settle there, but I mean I might. Is that just like a van? That's adorable. Yeah, look at that. Look at that guy. Well, I'm glad that you're attacking him. Attack my tank. I don't need him. I really kind of sort of don't need him, is the thing. Now this guy, my cavalry unit might die. Because he's so brave and decided to take on the entire barbarian horde by himself. He's the General Custard of this game. I'm a little surprised he actually didn't kill him all the way. Like, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, we need to get you moved in. As close to this fight as we can get you. Which, unfortunately, is not super close. Same with you. Why did I move you over here? Why do I do half the things that I do? Alright, let's do it. So let's do it? Wait, oh wait, I don't want to just move you. I want to move you. We're doing pretty good so far. We're going to get scientific theory here before too long, which is going to be nice. I almost feel bad for these guys. Like, these guys, like, it's a good little bastion of a city. Like, it's holding its own. But it can't last that long against me. Yeah, no, we gotta get you all the way back here, buddy. Let's get you out of this mess and into a whole different one. All right. Yeah, I do think that we will take Bilbao, or I don't know how to say that word. We're gonna definitely try to take that city. Is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, why not? What have we got to lose? We're gonna upgrade you, anti-cavalry. Yeah, why not? There you go. Now you're back in this fight. I'm gonna bring you down. There is that. You guys, this is happening a lot quicker than I thought it was going to. I'm gonna say there's gonna be maybe 5 more episodes left, depending on how quickly I can get through Russia. Because I'm not worried about China at all. I mean, not in this game. In real life, I'm a little bit more worried about China. But in this game, it's just gonna... I'm just gonna roll right through them. Spain shouldn't have been so... Barcelona. Barcelona. I knew they were gonna do something up there. I should have taken precautionary measures. I didn't, so that's my bad, but I should have. Am I gonna keep this city? You know what? Right now, just sleep, because I don't know where I want to put you. Let's put you up here, and we're gonna just fire. We're slowly gonna get my general, my great general, this way. They say he's a great general. Do I have normal generals? Like, do I have generals like out here, just kind of holding down the day-to-day aspects of everything, or is it just this one great general that I have that is like holding my entire line? I don't know. I really don't. Here's the thing, we might be able to just like break through them without doing anything else, which is beautiful if you ask me. Alright, well, let's get you back down here. Oh good. There's that. So next turn, the Greek civilization should just die in just glorious hellfire. Let's get you down here. Can you still? Can he still not go into deep waters? Because if so, what? That's all I have to say about that. What? You are coming up here, Madrid. I want you to just be a little bit afraid. Like you are. I mean, you're the strongest city of the Spanish Empire. You know what? These two guys are gonna come up here now. We're gonna move these guys this way. These two are gonna take out all of those, and it's gonna be glorious. Alright, how much damage do you do? You do tons of damage. Hopefully you won't die. If you do die, that's fine. That's my fault if you die. No one can blame you except for myself. But we're just gonna throw ourselves at this. And I do think that we'll keep this. I think this is just nice enough for us to want to maybe use as a vacation home on the South Island Sea. It looks nice. We got a few cattle. We got some tea, and you know how much British folks love this tea. That's fine. You attack him. It ain't gonna matter much. Trust me. Trust me. See, these guys are smart. They go after the artillery because they're like, oh crap, it's an artillery. And I'm like, heck yeah, it's an artillery. What do you think I was going to bring to this? Well, I've never backed down from a war before.
Ваша война тщетна.
I'm a little afraid for this one,
Россию
but we're going to make
победить
it work.
невозможно.
We are going to
Кто
make
с
this
мечом
work.
к нам придет, тот от меча и погибнет.
Conquering Russia may be impossible. I don't know for sure. But here's what we are going to try to do. First, can you just take them? No, you can't. You then are going to bombard the heck out of this. Take care of those walls. You are going to come right across here. My tank, man. My tanks are what's going to do it for us. I can guarantee you that right now. Ah, yes. Ares has abandoned us. Sparta is defeated. That's what I wanted to see. Goodbye. We're going to keep this city. It's not that, like, great of a city. It does give me gypsum, which I don't have already. But more than that, it gives me... Ooh, no, we're going to liberate you. What's up? What's up, Yerevan? I think that still gets me your red coat. Yep, it does. Okay, good. Choose production. Alright, what are you going to give me? What are we going for here? Oh, yeah, we were going to get an aqueduct. Sheep or rocks? Which one don't we need tons of? I don't know. You know what? We got lots of production. Stone anchor. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just do the aqueduct into the ocean. The saltwater ocean. It's going to bring us delicious, delicious... Whoa, how come I have, like, no gold all of a sudden? What's up with that? What have I done? You know, it's probably taken that one thing. Well, can't build tanks, because guess what? You need true oil. Gosh darn it. Let's build a spy. Can you kill the... No, you can't. I'm still going to have you try. Wait, can you actually attack these guys? I don't think they could fight in water. I'm attacking you, boat. Good job. Oh, you just destroy it straight up? That's kind of nice. Oh yeah, so we're definitely going to attack this to help save my guy. This worked the way I wanted it to. Now, Yerevan, you're on my side? Hopefully? Yerevan, yeah, good. Okay, good. That's what I wanted to see. Who are we going to blow out of the water here? Probably the cavalry, right? Like, the cavalry is potentially the more dangerous of the two units. So let's just maybe just damage them, just a wee bit. Then let's we need to mop up these units first. Is what I'm trying to say. So do some of that. Pull you down here, and then we'll take out the crossbowmen, because these guys aren't going to be able to go too many places. That's just the sad truth of it. Alright. And let's just maybe just build something up here. Oh, good. I forgot that he has 2 attacks. Sometimes I do that. My culture is like out of this world right now, which I love. Okay, still don't know how to go into the deep ocean for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like by now I would have learned how to have done that, but whatever, it's fine. It's cool. I'm alright with it. And then go ahead, just take over my new city. And then you just deal a bunch of damage to this people. And then my tank is about to just come up here and destroy these guys. Like, we're gonna be like, oh hey, what a nice crossbowman you have. I've got a crossbowman as well, though I call him Mr. McTank. And they're like, really, Mr. McTank? Shut up, I would say to them. Keep this city. We keep this city. We keep this city for rock and roll. We'll repair that monument. Oh look at this. Guys, there's just so much going on. Now this is pretty good. I declared war against 2 civilizations, ended another civilization. We got tanks online. Like, there's just not too much going wrong in the world right now. Beyond the fact that I'm hemorrhaging money, and I don't know why I'm hemorrhaging money. I have a feeling it has something to do with all my units. But I don't know. I'm trying to build up. Oh, are these guys making a concentrated effort to come at me? Because they should not do that. But that's it. That's it for this episode, at least. Next episode, my goal is to take out all these silly units here. Probably take out Smolensk. And I know I said that wrong. And then maybe start making our way towards St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg is going to be one heck of a tough nut to crack. But I think we can do that. By the way, their continent name is Africa. I'm gonna be going on to Africa, which makes me feel a little bad. Because what did Africa do? There's that. Not too much. And then after that, long-term plans. We need to find out where the heck China's at. China's either like right here, which maybe they're right here. I do see cities. Or yeah, I think they're all just right here. Because if they're not here, they're up here. And I'm willing to make peace with Russia as soon as we like take St. Petersburg. I don't need to destroy them entirely, I don't think, but it would be nice. But yeah, that's it for now. On the next episode, we'll do what I said. If you liked what you saw this episode, hit the like button. If you want to just give me comments or join in any kind of conversation, let me know in the comments down below. And finally, if you guys liked what you saw, hit subscribe, and you'll get to see more of it. But until next time, guys, I hope you all have wonderful times. Goodbye.